see my awesome t-shirt. Just prop this up right here. Just keep that right open and I can read comments the whole time. See, look at that. How beautiful is that? Hopefully there's no nasty feedback loop like last time, which let alone was YTP worthy. Hello, Gabriel. Is that a Gabriel Knight reference by any chance? So welcome back, all you gamers and YouTube poopers, and all those toasters toast and toast. I get myself a good drink of Mountain Dew here. I gotta admit, I'm a lot happier with how this is looking. A lot cleaner than last time. Hi, Billy Mays here for Prince of Persia. The easy way to get angry fast and make it last. So, let's get started. Instead of farting around talking with comments. Yeah, I missed me after 2 years also. Let's rock and roll, huh? Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the Super Nintendo version of Prince of Persia, which you would think is just the original game ported like so, but really it's not. It's more or less an enhanced remake of the original. And I'm not going to do any special tricks to get through the game faster. I'm going to play it as intended, so you're going to see it how you were meant to see it. So you can do this at home if you play it yourself. And for so early in the game, hey, how you doing? Thanks for getting in the conversation. To the left screen, the sword would be right there, but no, you've got a whole other passageway that you are walking into, and you go to this screen and you say, whoa, wait a minute, this is different. This is not in the original game. What is this all about? And you run more to the right. Holy shit, this was not in the original game. I don't remember this. That's because it wasn't in the original game. And the big test, no screen dropout. Yes. No screen blackout. Did you see that? Remember that problem I had with Castlevania 4? The screen constantly blacking out? I found out what the culprit was. It was a video converter I was using. But now I don't have that problem anymore. And now I know why. I know what caused it. I didn't have to spend any additional money. Hello, Allison Tuber. Hello, Homie Box, and hello, NES PC. Thank you all for joining. Feel free to chat with me. I've got my phone right open so I can see any comments you guys are making. Any YTP references, anything about jerking off to Billy Mays and whatnot. Hope you've been following CS too. He's been doing a lot of playthroughs himself. And the good thing is, because I'm so familiar with this game, I can chat with you guys and just do this at once. Because I am so used to playing this game. It's one of those games that I could potentially speedrun because I don't mind playing it over and over, but I don't have the mindset to speedrun games. It's just not in my nature to do that. But hey, kudos to anybody who does speedrun the games, and they get really good at it, and they get really good records. I couldn't be playing the game much faster than you're seeing here by simply doing running jumps, which pushes you multiple frames forward. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play it as intended because I want you to see the whole thing. I want you to experience it for everything it is. Yes, I'm alive, Allison. Alive and well. That's right, CS does stream in Mixer. I forgot about that. I haven't seen any of his streams myself, but I did see the video where he pooped a bunch of his streams at once. And we're going to kill the snakes. Ha-ho, 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 ha-ho. Nothing going on here. Now this isn't... Whoops, that was stupid. This is an extra passage in level 2 that was not in the original game. And a dinner roll, and a bowl, and we're going to go into a bank. Oh man. Yeah, that never gets old. That never stops being funny. Might want to pick up a healing potion here, since that was a really stupid maneuver on my part. I don't know how that happened. I must have hit up and right and did a forward jump by accident or something. Good thing there wasn't a spike trap underneath, or otherwise the run would be over. For some reason, I always have trouble with this one guard. He really likes to put up a fight. And that spike trap is going to stay open because of where his body is. And there's the first life up potion. Oh, I'm talking to you. Believe me, I'm talking to you because I got my phone open. I got my phone open and I can see everything that everybody's saying. So I'm not going to miss a beat. I'm all set, ready to go. He didn't block a single hit. That surprised me. This is the one part where the, yes, you can. You can tiptoe through spikes, like right now. Whoop, just like that. And then you can push them into the spikes. And then you're done. I love when the game gives you an opportunity to sneak up on an enemy and just whoop, whoop, they're done. Out of the game. And there's the exit, or there's the exit switch. So if you're familiar with the original game, you can already see just from level 1 how much more expansive this is. Level 2 is mostly identical. It's mostly the same as the PC version. And we have 20 levels instead of 12, and 2 hours to finish instead of 1. But if you're new to this game, you're going to use up all of those 2 hours. That's the first live skeleton you can fight. You did fight skeletons originally in level 3. Does this one have the annoying... Yep. I don't know what you mean by that, NES, but... Feel free to elaborate anytime because I can see your comments. And hey, if anybody's a fan, I'm wearing a Breath of Fire 3 shirt. There's a lot of delay here between when I'm actually when I'm playing and when I actually see what's on stream. That's common. Well, that's what I wanted. Here, open that up. There we go. And yes, there's another life up potion hidden here. This was what's in the original game. That other one I picked up was added in. Yep, the time limit is there. That is part of the experience. And that was pretty innovative for the time. Not many games had like a hard, real-time time limit that you had to clear. And up until this point, that is the hardest series of jumps that you can make in the game so far. I love all the detail going on, all the dead bodies and skeletons everywhere. Love that shit. What do you do when you want to watch Radical 360 play video games? Check out Radical 360. But yeah, talk about YTPs and shit, and yeah, we can joke around and whatnot. I can see all your comments, so we're good. I'm gonna take a hit here. Yep. If I had turned around and lowered myself down the platform, I probably would not have taken that hit. I can actually drop down that hole, which is faster. This is the more traditional way of moving through the level. And as you remember, if you're familiar with the original game, level 3 has also been expanded here. Oh, cool. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. That was nice of you. And level 4 is not the original level 4. This is completely brand new. You know, I really don't know what inspired Arsa Software to remake the game like this. I mean, they could have just ported the original game as it was back then, and I would have been perfectly happy with it. But no, they went all out and completely remade this game. There is a faster way I can do this. I'm doing it in a more traditional way. I can actually do a running jump to get through this area faster. And this room always gives me trouble when I'm trying to speed run it, or just play as fast as I can. Because then there's this guard, there's the guillotine, there's that floor switch in front of the gate. I like having fun with this, because here's what I can do here. Put him right there, he's fine, lower myself down, he's gone. And right there, what you saw was a running jump boost, which I just do out of force of habit. Oh well. Where have I been? I've been just busy with life. You know, I'm married now. I've got working myself a regular job, paying the bills and whatnot. I'm still here. I never died. Nothing ever happened. Guess I took a sabbatical. But no more of that now that I got proper streaming equipment. Now that I can actually play these games and it can look good, or at least look acceptable on your end. It looks pretty good from my phone now that I'm looking at it. And you asked any reenactments coming. I'm glad you asked. I have been watching a lot of the classic Durham rocker poops. One that my wife and I like to watch a lot is John Deadcorn. So that's definitely in the works. She's actually helping me memorize it, so kudos to her. And now level 5 is the game's original level 4, which of course has also been expanded. There is actually a faster way I can get through this room. You're just looking at it in a more crude, traditional way. No, please, don't be. Talk away. Absolutely. Go right ahead. Please, talk away. Talk all you like. Goodbye. I love the conversation. George horses. I find it hard to believe that we don't have Home Savers Foundation repair anymore. That's right, they're not in business anymore. They're gone. So the only thing that's left of the Judge is what we, the community, created. All starting with CS. I almost thought I was going to kill myself there. And the exit is now open. I'm going to kill myself. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to a secret passage. Yep, that's another hidden room that's not in the original game. You can tell where it is by the cracks on the wall on the right side. That's a little indicator, or an indicator that something may be hidden there. Whoops. I gotta back up and then perform that. There we go. Yeah, because the game likes to help you by pushing you to the edge before you make a jump, but if you do that, you butt your face against the mirror. Yeah, the mirror was in the original game where you passed right through it, where the clue was to just jump through it like what you just saw in the stream. The other one I think was just, the others were just decorative. Level 6. I'm so happy I figured out that problem for why I was getting screen drops. I'm so glad that I know now that it was the video converter I was using and not the capture card, because God forbid if it was the capture card. See ya. Ah. Now let me show you something else that's hidden here. There's another life up potion. Yeah, this was really good animation for the time, no kidding. And if I jump to the left here, you think I'm at a dead end, right? Nope, that's a fake wall. But I just picked up a fake potion, or a poison potion. Oh yeah, dude. This game is all about anxiety. All about anxiety, because you're always on the edge of a platform. You could fall off just by pressing one wrong button. That's what a lot of people don't like about it, and I can understand why. I get it. Because it's very precise, it's very specific. I'm going to do a running jump here. Back up a little bit. There we go. Besides Facebook and YouTube, this is pretty much where I am right now. I do have a Twitch account that I haven't made use of yet. I like to come to YouTube more because I know there's a big audience there already. Where Twitch is more gaming exclusive, which would be appropriate for me to be there also. But on YouTube, everybody's right here. The boss of this backdrop. And now on to the next backdrop. Level 7, which was the original level 5. And as you can see, if you're familiar with the original game, this is all new. There is a faster way to get around this that I usually do for casual play when I just blow through the game as fast as I can. Like I can actually could have stood down there and just knocked that platform out of there and just go straight up. Oh, don't kick yourself. You gotta remember, your health and happiness is what matters the most. I actually am on Discord, but I use my real name there. So if I were to make another Discord, I'd go under my YouTube name or my Facebook page name. And if you're familiar with the original game, this is where the Shadow Man meets up with you, steals the potion to taunt you, and just runs off. And hey, Thanksgiving's come up, so I want to wish you all an incredible Thanksgiving. Everyone loves a giant turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. Here's a hidden area. But you gotta remember, nothing is more important than your health and happiness. I forget how the rest of it goes. I still have his number. I gotta give him a call. Ow. I actually invited him to my wedding, but he couldn't make it out. He had other he had other commitments at the time. Yeah, I could just put my sword away and run up the stairs, but no, I want to kill this guy. Yeah, if you look in the comments, Chewy Boy, yes, I would like to put some reenactments together. Because I said earlier in the live stream that my wife is helping me memorize one of them. And I'm up to 10 bottles of life already. They do come and go fast. Whoops. That was silly of me. I'm fine now. I'm going to tell you something about those platforms on the left in a minute. Push him against the gate and stun lock him to death. So yeah, I would definitely put together some reenactments just to, as another way to welcome you guys back. But I definitely want to do a lot of gaming here because there are a lot of games that I want to play live. Because for years, for as long as I can remember, I've wanted to properly capture and record games like this, but I just never had the proper capture equipment to do it. The only way I could do it was guerrilla style, point my camera at the TV. Oh, I forgot to tell you. To the left, where what looks like a wall, a dead end. Nope, that's a fake wall. There's a hidden life up potion behind it, but I'm not going to get it because it's not worth getting because it takes way too much time to go get it. Which is what makes it well hidden because you wouldn't think to go up there because it looks like a dead end. just going to do a safety thing here. Just take it easy, crawl down, let the platforms do their thing. Run through a couple guillotines, whatever. Yeah, I have so many games that I want to play live. So many. And now that I can do it, I'm just super excited to be back. Even not in the same way that you remember me. Like, I'm here. I'm here, I'm doing stuff, I'm engaging with you. I'm playing games, I'm having fun. You're having fun, I hope. Yeah, the years go fast too. I even look older from my original first upload that I did back in, what, 2011? God. Level 9, or the original level 6. I thought I was through it. Yeah, I could put my sword away and just make a run for it. Nope, I'm going to do this the traditional way. I want it to look like I'm really playing it, because I really am. I hate this room. It's so convoluted and awkward. Just look at it. What kind of game? Have you seen any of the videos I made of? Hello, Brian. Maybe I have. I gotta take a look. And 987 computer. Yes, there are specific games I have in mind, because I've got a lot of games, and I play a lot of classic stuff in 240p and 480i. So you're going to see a lot of NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Hidden life up potion there. You would never know to look there. PlayStation, maybe PlayStation 2. I've even got an MSX computer. So if you want, we can stream the original Metal Gears off the original computer hardware. This fancy bridge also wasn't here. And just like the original game, you try to climb up. Nope, you fall down to the next level. And now the halfway point. I mean, you could probably keep hearing for this. I always wanted to play. This place is, yeah, it is overkill. I agree with you on that. And for a potato nugget, yeah, why is there a volcano in the palace? I don't know. But for a potato nugget, as far as starting with the games, one really good entry that people like a lot is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. And that's been on multiple platforms. I think it first debuted on the PlayStation 2. It's a really good one. You can start with that one, but if you really want to go to where it all began, you could play the original 1989 game on PC. I recommend the DOS version just to start off with. It's easy to emulate. There are full maps documenting where everything is and how to play through it. This is pretty much the original game on crack and steroids. It's way harder, it's way bigger, a lot more enemies to fight, a lot more secret areas to find. Yeah, why am I in a volcano? Why am I in hell in a palace? I don't know. I mean, I like it. It looks cool. Just why is it here? Oh, and here's something else that's secret. This is a fake wall. There's a life up potion. How would you ever know to find that? I didn't find that until I looked up a ripped map of this game, like a direct rip, and it showed me that room. I'm like, what do you mean there's a hidden room there? I would never know to find that. This This skeleton is always a dick. This is the one skeleton that I hate fighting against in the caverns here, or in hell. And I'm up to 12 life potions now. That worked out well. I'll take that. Yeah, Brian, let me definitely leave a comment, see what you've done, sure. Okay. Level 11. There is a legitimate, faster way to get through this level, and that's not considered exploitation or cheating, but I'm not going to use it. The most amount of hit points you can have in this version is 15, and I think the max in the original game was like 9 or something. Yeah, you can have a lot in this game. Way more than what the original game did. Also, Jafar has 15 hit points. You gotta love a CPU bottleneck. It's looking pretty good on your end, guys. The colors are a little bit different, but yeah, I think it's okay. I think it'll pass. In case anybody's curious how I'm streaming this, I'm using original hardware and an original cartridge. Through original Model 1 Super Nintendo. And I'm using an S-video connection. You think, why not use RGB? Well, I could use RGB, but the converter I was using to get RGB was causing those blackouts. So I just switched to a direct S-video connector, and now I'm not having that problem anymore. There is another capture card I've heard that works with the open source scan converter, which I do have. And if worse comes to worse, I also have a CRT that has composite video out. If I really want to eliminate any perceiving lag at all. The only thing I don't like about that TV is that the composite output is pretty crappy when I capture it directly. I mean, this looks pretty good. I mean, it's not going to wow you, but it looks good enough. Like, you can see it, I'm playing it. I'm using an AverMedia Live 2 Plus, is what I'm using. It works with the FrameMeister, it works with the RetroTink. It unfortunately does not work with the open source scan converter, which is what I wanted to use. I was able to get the test pattern to work, but I could not get a game signal. But currently right now, I'm running it through the retro tank, and the only lag I have left over is 83 microseconds. So there's no way for me to notice it. It is. I do have a few good quality CRTs that I can use for gaming. Like I have a Toshiba AF model. I've got a nice Sony Trinitron. I've got a 28-inch RCA that has also a lot of inputs, and it also has RCA audio outputs for extra speakers. So I've got my options. The one option that I don't have is a professional monitor or a broadcast video monitor, PVM or BVM. Yeah, I can't justify paying for those, at least not right now. This guy's being real stubborn. He wanted that one. What was I? One frame, one pixel off, and didn't want to go? And then there's that shit. You know, I hit the ceiling, I try to step out of the way, and the game's like, nope, you're taking a hit. And there's the floater potion. And that's 14 health units. I can actually jump right through these, but I think it would look way scarier and cooler if I just ran right through it. Like, oh my god, your life is on the line. I'm not going to butt this guy against the wall. I want to fight him. There we go. Hello, interoperability. Hello. How are you? Well, with 4K, really that depends on your settings. I mean, if you have a nice display and if your settings are optimal, you can really make the lag negligible if you do everything right. You know, but for stuff like this, you really want to get the lag down to as close to zero as possible. And you probably can't tell, but this level 13 was the original level 8. And this is really precise here, this part. It's very easy to screw that up and fall to your death. I can't believe that didn't get him. I mean, if I wanted to, I could use my Toshiba AF CRT for a composite out, and I could stream that way, and the lag will be gone completely. I mean, it'll look crummy, but at least I'm playing it, and you can see what's happening. You still take fall damage. Like if you fall 2 stories, you'll take 1 hit point of damage. And if you fall 3 stories, it will kill you. It does not matter how much HP you have. That's an instant kill. Though I might be okay to stream NES games off of that TV, because people kind of expect those games to look crappy. I mean, I can mod my NES to, for it to take RGB or HDMI, and it'll look beautiful. And I gotta wait for the mouse to let me out of here, so I'm just gonna hump the gate. Yeah, you could keep it at 3 HP. You can go through the whole game like that, but the more HP you have, the more liberty you can take for taking hits. The more lenience you have on making mistakes. And since this is not a speed run, this is just a complete playthrough. I'm not even going to bother with that fight. I mean, you know what? To hell with it. Let's push him in. That looks way cooler. And that's level 13. That's the one level in this version of the game that I don't care for, because there's no effective way to run through it really quickly. Everything that's in front of you, you just have to do it. Level 14. And this is a pretty tough room to get out of because the switch to open the gate to the left is right here. There's a hidden room below me, by the way, but I'm not going to go get that. All you got to do is just take your time. Take your time and you'll get through that just fine. But of course, when you're running the game as fast as you can, you want to get out of there. You want to get in and out of there as fast as possible. Hey, a comment. Hey, a stream. Well, thanks for joining, for those of you who are new here. And if you missed the last stream, this is going to be more of a regular thing for me. In between the YTP reenacting here and there. Because this is also something I love to do that I've just never been able to do, but now I can finally fucking do it. And that big potion was a reverse potion, which flips the screen upside down. I'm not going to pick that up. Because I have no interest in flipping the screen upside down. Can I get it? Nope, didn't get it. Allison, my favorite game? That would probably be Snatcher on the Sega CD. Level 15. And right off the bat, a guard is coming right at you. Come on, get back over here. There we go. How many pixels off was I from getting killed there? Hop, hop, shut the gates. Really? You couldn't just climb down? You had to make me turn around and do a careful step? Yep, we didn't have space portals in the original game, so that's new. There you go. Ah, I'm fine. Do the tedious turnaround, hop over, turn around, careful step again. Yeah, inevitably I will use some speedrun strats that just make things easier or make things go more smoothly. What is it you're watching tomorrow, Allison? What do you mean exactly? And there's our man of the hour. Aha, let's see you get past that. Okay, sure. I know how to solve the puzzle. I don't have to fight you because you're me. I'll just reunite with you. Get an extra life, get an extra hit point, and my life totals the max. And run over an invisible bridge. All right. Level 16. Oh, you're watching a live stream? Nice. What's happening? Is somebody playing something? And for those of you who don't know, on level 16 there is a warp potion. It's the only teleport potion in the whole game, and it will actually make the job easier for me, but no, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to play it as intended. Part is always so scary because it's single jumps you have to do to get through here. You can't just run and go as you please. You really got to take it easy in here. Yeah, if you look in the comments, you'll see plans that I have for YTP reenactments. One that my wife is helping me work on is John Deadcorn. That'll work. Could have been worse. Level 17. Completely original. Nothing to do with the original game. Duck under a baseball bat. Yes, those baseball bats will actually smack you in the face. And if that one hits me from the left, it'll knock me right to the spikes and I'm a dead man. My ears are a little blocked up. And now I'm fighting Goro with 6 arms. This, without question, is the one part of the game that is really random number heavy. RNG, as we all like to say. That was a good drop. And it's over. Favorite YTP is probably still Billy Mays is watching your mom in the shower. Level 18. Probably, in my opinion, the hardest level in the game. Because there's a series of jumps in here that, in my opinion, are the hardest series of jumps in the whole game. Hey, look at the pretty sparkles that can kill you with one hit and you cannot jump over them. If I kept running, that would have got me. And here we go. Hardest series of jumps right here. Got it. If I had grabbed that ledge above the gate, it would have been over. There is no coming back from that. Way too many, Hank. Way too many. Way too many times. Oh, sorry, Brian. I didn't see your comment there. Yeah, let me go take a look at that when I get a chance and see if we can do something with that. Yeah, Hank, I've been playing this version of the game for years. Way too many times. You should see what speedrunners do. It's unreal. I mean, I'm just playing it legit. I'm just playing it as you would have intended to. There's a world record which is completely glitched out. Like, it is so fucked beyond belief. Like I don't even know what to make of it because of how fucked the screen gets when they're running through it. I mean, the sprites fuck up, the graphics fuck up, and they still clear the game and they get a legitimate time for it. This is probably the one level in the game that still gives me anxiety. Because of how difficult it is, and one mistake and you're done. Cut it out. My timing was wrong on that one. Let's do this. That didn't last long, did it? Yeah, it's also completely random how long those last. With the knight, they tend to last longer. With the other bosses, not as long. And that's the end of my anxiety for this game, for as short as it was. Man, I can't tell you how relieved I am that for all the screen strobes, the white and flashes, I am so glad the screen is not dropping from that. It's nice to be able to look at this and know that the stream is clean and it's working. That was irresponsible of me. I did not press up fast enough to block that attack, and he got me. Level 19. Level 19 is pretty much a giant puzzle. A giant puzzle of floor switches that open and close gates. And you can do a lot of running around this stage if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Off the top of my head, I don't know the fastest completion time. I'd have to look it up again. It's on speedrun.com. But it's with glitches, with the game all fucked up and shit. So it's kind of hard for me to take seriously, as funny as it looks. I do know off the top of my head, the fastest time for completing level 1 is 27 seconds. In what would normally take 2 minutes and 40 seconds to complete that level, because there is a glitch that allows you to jump right through guards without even switching into combat mode. If you time the running jump just right as you go towards them, you'll actually go through them. And that's what that guy did, which he got a time of 27 seconds. The fastest tool-assisted run is 26 seconds for level 1. And level 12, I believe, is 59 seconds. The fastest I've completed that is 1 minute and 1 second. And that took a lot of retries and a lot of resets. I wonder how close I was to death there. But yeah, but like I said, he glitched his way through the guard. He just jumped right through them, so he could just skip the whole level. The fastest I've done level 1, legitimately, is 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And I don't know if you can get a time faster than that. Maybe you can, I haven't been able to. There actually is a trick here that I can use to skip all these bosses, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do that. You're going to see the whole game the way you were meant to see it. Come on. Yep, it's just a boss rush where you fight 5 previous bosses. And before I knew how to optimize that level, it took me over 6 minutes to finish every time. Level 20, the last level. And if we run to the right, we'll see a nice balcony with a shooting star. And if you wait just a couple seconds longer, you'll see the silhouette of the princess, who conveniently has blue hair. You gotta have blue hair. You gotta have blue hair. Then there's my mouth, real tiny when it's closed, ridiculously huge when it's open. Game is made in Japan. Princess has blue hair. Sure, why not? The game was only set in Persia. They had blue hair. Of course they did. This is the one really tedious part of this fight. Depending on the pattern I get. There we go. Depending on when and where that projectile hits me, if it does, it's an insta-kill. It could be. Not always, though. And yeah, I could push him against the wall and just get this done and over with, but it's not as exciting. Not as intense. Done. Set the controller down, sit back and enjoy the ending. And that was a complete, full life total, no death playthrough of Prince of Persia on the Super Nintendo, recorded live in front of a studio audience at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. And that one is for the books. So all we can do now is just sit here, enjoy the ending for what few minutes we have left. And if you have any more comments, talk to me now. I'd love to answer with my voice rather than a comment with a keyboard. Notice the mouse on the prince's head. Very cute, yes. And even this screen will show for sure. Strobe effect, no blackout. Just the way I like it. And a little trip down memory lane of what we've been through and the hardships we went through, although this is not a hardship for me. I've played this more times than I've probably played this more times than I've ever had sex in my life. I hope I don't regret that comment later. Look back at myself and say, why did you say that? I also learned these flame patterns. They seem random each time you play through the game, but they're not. I learned from a former world record holder, those flame patterns are determined by how long you've been in the level up until the point you reach that room. So that's a pretty cool element. Back in Persia, you rented a horse every half hour, every day. In those days, you rented a horse. In Persia, they didn't have condoms. Down in Persia, they lolled. The other neat thing is because the video is just a little bit lower in quality on the stream than what I've got on my TV here, on the TV it's pretty clear and sharp, so the pixels are more pronounced, but over there, when you guys are watching it, they look a little more rounded and organic, which is a trade-off. I mean, because I like crystal clear pictures, like lossless, full red, green, blue, 255 signal analog, but over there, it is a trade-off. I lose a little bit of video quality, but it does look rounded and organic over here. Because if you look at the sunset and you see the sun effect, you just see the mist as intended. Where over here, I'm seeing defined pixels moving back and forth. My cats are running around like monkeys. You can bug me now if you want. I'm done playing the game, so you can't distract me. What am I drinking? Classic real sugar Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, the gamer fuel. Whether you're a new gamer or an old school gamer like me, Mountain Dew does the job. And this is the sad part, because now we've reached the end screen, and this is officially over now. There's nothing left to do but to say thank you for being here, and it was a lot of fun talking to you guys and engaging with you, and just kicking back and just enjoying the run and enjoying me and you enjoying yourselves, and we got a good run out of it. We got a really good recording. We got a full playthrough of the game as intended, no deaths, full life count total. That's one for the books. The one that I'm always going to be happy with, and it's going to stay here. It'll be here to stay anytime you want to watch it again. So, yeah, I'm afraid I've got nothing left to do but to really press the stop streaming button on OBS. So I press start, and that'll go back to the selection screen, and that's really all I can do now. Yeah, I'm not into monster drinks. I can't drink energy drinks. Just they are not pleasant to me. They're not pleasant to my palate. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for having a good time. Thanks for engaging with me and me being able to engage with you, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun going forward with this, because you're going to see a lot more. I have so many games I want to play live, and I would love to just do fucking marathons and play them all night. But if I did them all at once, what would be left afterwards? So we'll take it one day at a time. Yeah, somebody should YTP this. That would be really funny. And I'm not going to say anything obscene. It'd be funnier if you mixed it together. Well, that's all. And take care, and I will see you all very soon. You can count on it.